So, where do you live?
Sacramento, California.
What do you think of psychiatry?
Um, from what I know of it, it's the study of mental health.
You have no negative or positive feelings about it?
Um, I can't. I have never been to a mental institution. I have never seen a doctor for a mental disorder. So I can't say that it's bad, or I can't say that it's good. I have never taken any kind of medication. I know that I probably would not take medication if um, if a doctor, like if this, it depends on the side effects. If the side effects were something to do with death or something like that, then I would try to explain to the doctor that I would prefer a different method for whatever my diagnostic is or whatever the disease is that they're telling me I have. If the medication that they have for that has a side effect that I might die or I might commit suicide or I might harm someone else. If it's a life-threatening suicide side effect, then I don't think that would be an option for me.
All right, what do you think of gang stalking or government harassment?
I believe gang stalking and government harassment both as a hate crime. I know for a fact that it exists. I know for a fact that there are individuals that are targeted individuals and that they are harassed and abused, and be it physically or mentally. Mostly the abuse is mentally. I believe the government knows very well what is going on and is playing a part in it.
All right, what do you think of covert?
I'm sorry.
What do you think of covertly drugging people with psychiatric drugs when psychiatry admits that it does not know what causes mental disorders? And RT reported psych meds kill 500,000 people annually in Western countries alone.
Well, when you say cohort drugging, does that mean giving someone medication without their will or without them knowing that they're being medicated?
Yeah, without them knowing.
So without them knowing and without their approval.
Yes.
So I think that's wrong. If I'm not correct, I think that's illegal to actually do that. No one should force you to put anything inside your body that you don't want in there, regardless of the reason. And this is just my opinion. To me, that's rape. If you're telling me to take some kind of medication, are you tricking me into it? Or are you giving me medication without my knowledge? Then I would feel violated and raped. And I think that's wrong.
What do you think of the misuse of government technology and it being used on political dissidents?
I believe that's wrong as well. If there is some type of technology, government technology, it should be used properly. It should be in the right hands, so it could be used in the right way. It definitely should not be misused, and it definitely should not be used on people without their knowledge.
Why do you think people do not believe that it goes on?
I believe people do not believe that something like this happens is because mainly it hasn't really happened before. It does sound unbelievable if someone mentioned there's a lot of people following them around, especially if you get to saying the government is harassing you, or you being surveillanced. A lot of people are not going to believe that, because why would the government waste their time harassing one citizen, or surveillancing a citizen that hasn't done nothing wrong or is not doing nothing wrong? So it does sound unbelievable. I feel like if someone really loves you, they don't care how crazy it sounds or how unbelievable it sounds. They'll give you the benefit of the doubt. And we'll try to help you and see what's going on. Even if they believe it's just in your head, they'll still try to get you some type of help. But definitely, this crime is not in people's head. This is really happening to them.
Are you aware of my martial arts challenge for the government, the military, law enforcement, the perps, for anybody? I basically have a $3,000 martial arts challenge to whoever can beat me. And it was made back in December 20th, 2014, I think. No, 2013. And, I've defeated all challengers flawlessly. And now, the perps, they don't want to accept my challenge, but they troll me on my videos, and they try to make fun of my demonstrations. But there's $3,000 if they can beat me. So why do you think people are hiding from my top martial arts challenge, but they're trolling me instead of accepting?
Well, a lot of people probably don't want to fight you. So they're not going to challenge you, and they just don't want to have a fight with you. Trolling is like bullying to me. And that's something you just have to deal with. I make YouTube videos, as you know, James, and I get comments. I have my videos to where you can just open leave comments usually. Sometimes I read them, sometimes I don't. But it's free for people that want, even if it's wrong, they are free to their opinion. Trolling is more of a bullying and just being mean and spiteful and trying to get you upset. Once you know what they're trying to do, then it's easier to ignore it, or it's easier to fight against them, and which to me would be ignoring them, because they're just bullies. They sit behind a computer screen with a keyboard and type mean, hateful things on people's videos, and like you said, they want to come and actually challenge you. So they're just they don't have anything better else to do, and they must feel miserable about themselves, or something. They feel some kind of way about themselves, and they want you to feel the same kind of way, and they're trying to, with words, put the pain that they're feeling on yourself.
All right, so that was the last question.